This is Dorian with Geeks of Color. So, firstly, thank you guys for sitting down with me. Absolutely love the movie. So, Dominique, this first question is for you. So, what was it just like going from your previous films with Night Comes On and The Hate You Give into going to this big action blockbuster film like this?
It was simply like a blessing to say the least. I always felt like I was ready for it. I've been acting for a really long time. It might not seem like it, but I have been. And so to get the opportunity to be a lead, to have a character who propels the story forward and who's like needed in that way was just a great opportunity for me to really stretch what I always felt that I could already do.
You absolutely crushed it. And Joseph, for you, you've done a few different action films now. So, what was it that attracted you specifically to this project, and why did you want to join this one?
To be honest, this just seemed like so much fun. I took a couple of years off of acting recently because I have babies. I'm a dad now, and my first job back was this intense drama called 7500, which
Hmm.
also just came out. But after doing something so heavy, I just wanted to do something fun. And I read the script for Project Power, and I saw the action. I saw Jamie Foxx, and we're gonna go to New Orleans together. I was like, this is gonna be a blast, and it was.
Yeah, and speaking of Jamie Foxx, this question is for both of you guys. Dominique, you can answer first. What was that just like working with Jamie Foxx and that one scene with you just freestyling for him? What specifically? What was that like? That was so dope.
I mean, it was just a dream come true. I watched him growing up, and I remember in one scene when I'm in a truck with him, I just kind of kept looking over, and eventually I said, "I can't believe I'm acting with Jamie Foxx right now." And he was like, "Nah, I'm acting with you." And so that really was like a really special moment. I mean, I wasn't nervous to do the rapping in the scenes because one, it was written by Chica, the amazing
Mhm.
rap artist, and so like she's clutch. Her lyricism is amazing. So I had no worries and no fears. And I'm a spoken word poet as well. I've been writing since I was a kid. I started acting writing at the same time. And in my audition with Jamie, he actually put me on the spot and said, "Oh, so you're gonna do some spoken word for us?" And I was like, "Yup."
And Joseph, what about you? Your on-screen banter with him was hilarious, but also dope. So can you just talk about working with Jamie briefly?
I mean, I've been a fan of his since In Living Color. I loved that show. And then I also love when I get to watch an artist evolve over the course of their career. He didn't just stick with broad comedy like In Living Color. He became such a brilliant actor, with obviously he won the Oscar for Ray, but like, or, Django Unchained, that's one of my favorite Tarantino movies. He's been in so many great movies, done so many different characters. And I just admire the hell out of Jamie. I felt really, really lucky to get to work with him.
All right, so I'm getting the 2 minute wrap up. So I just want to ask this fun question because I'm pretty sure you've already got it. But if you guys personally had one of these pills, what power would you personally like to have?
I would take the pill, and my ability to do spoken word would become incantations and spells. So therefore, I don't have to commit. I don't have to commit to one. I could have more.
Damn, I like that. Damn, that's fire. What about you, Joseph?
I like the power of empathy, like being able to see through someone else's eyes, hear through someone else's ears. This is what I'm always trying to do when I'm acting is you put yourself in someone else's shoes. You're playing a character that's different than yourself. But if it were a superpower and I could really, really experience life from someone else's perspective, I think I'd learn a lot.
For sure. And since this is the last question, and since this is Geeks of Color, Joseph, I can't let you go without bringing up The Dark Knight Rises. That is one of my
Yeah, yeah.
absolute favorite films. So it just turned 8 recently. Can you briefly just talk about what it's been like to be one part of one of the best films ever made, one of the best comic book films ever made?
Oh man, I just feel so lucky. I feel that I got to do two films with Chris. He's just he's one of the great artists of our time, and yeah, I'm just grateful. Just try to focus on gratitude.
Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down with me. I absolutely love the film, and I can't wait for people to see when it drops on Friday. You guys have a great day.
Bye
Thanks so
bye.
much.